Hi everyone, it's Valiant Val. Venture with Val today on Wellness Wednesday. For Wellness Wednesday, we're going to be talking about eating healthy when you travel. Have you ever had a conundrum? Conundrum meaning being in a confusing or difficult situation that you need to solve. I found the average continental hotel breakfast to be a conundrum at times. As we've transitioned our business from bricks and mortar to a mobile service, we found ourselves staying in hotels more than we'd care for, usually for a week at a time or more. Every hotel is different, even those in the same hotel chain, different but still somewhat similar. Most now offer a complimentary continental breakfast with your stay. They can get pretty generic and boring, but when you're up before the crack of dawn, it's always more convenient to eat on site before heading out for the day. And they give you a lot of options. You have the refrigerated options, usually hard-boiled eggs, the fruit cocktail cup, sweetened yogurt, and maybe a burrito you can microwave. Then you have the cereal options, and more cereal, and even more cereal. This hotel had quite the cereal offerings, usually ultra-processed and sugary to the extreme. Sometimes you might luck out with granola and dried fruit toppings. Hot oatmeal or flavored and sugared oatmeal packets are usually somewhere to be found. And there's always milk for the cereal, and we were fortunate here to even have a plant-based alternative. Hot food items might be waffles. They have these really cool pancake machines now. And then your typical breakfast meat, potatoes, eggs, an omelet, or a chorizo. And then you have the sugar and the carb-laden pastries tempting you with their tastiness. Beware, because they're awfully tasty. And then the proverbial fruit stand offering bananas, apples, and oranges. And always, also, sweet, sugary fruit juices galore. Whatever my choices, I've learned to choose the healthiest options available to me. I've learned to choose real food. What does DDP encourage us to eat? Real food. I'll prep an oatmeal bowl with dried cranberries, raisins, and a banana. That's yummy. I'll dice up a couple of hard-boiled eggs and make myself a fruit plate. Skip the fruit juice and eat the whole fruit. Coffee? Tea? Make sure to skip the flavored creamer. And whole grains? I love to top off with peanut butter. Now for lunch, if I get one at all, sometimes I'll grab a couple of hard-boiled eggs and some fruit from the breakfast buffet to have on hand when there's a time for a quick bite. I recently saw Champ Kenny Dunn's video on Facebook about what he makes for the road. He chooses a thin tortilla-like flatbread that he spreads with soft goat cheese, places a couple of slices of organic deli turkey, lined with finely sliced cucumbers, tomatoes, avocado, and a smidge of cranberry jelly, covers it up with spinach, folds it all up, slices it in two, and voila! There you have a nice lunch and supper on the go. I've started making these now too. Thanks, Kenny. When we do eat out, it's usually just supper. I always start my meal with a green salad and then a healthy entree, as close to real food as possible. I'll ask for a to-go box at the beginning of the meal and put half of the entree into the to-go box right away. I learned that tip from Layla's weight journey. Thanks, Layla. Then I have leftovers for lunch the next day and haven't overeaten, and I've stayed within my dietary goals for the day. We'll order Chinese one night as they have some great unprocessed options, and then again have leftovers the next day. And we never travel without a case of water in the vehicle. Yes, a whole case, and sometimes more, because it's super important to stay hydrated, especially when you work outdoors at a mile high. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And don't forget the great resources available on the website and the app. Meal plans, recipes, and so many ideas. Use your imagination, make it your own, but keep it real. What travel food tips do you have? Be sure to share them in the comments below. So until next time, own your life. Valiant Val signing off.